Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Centurion. It's a movie starring Michael Fassbender, a little bit of Dominic West, and Sir Davos from Game of Thrones. So, as always, I'm going to give it the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off the furry, there's some wolves and a couple of dogs, like people feeding them, and that's kind of about it. So, in terms of the good and the bad, this movie came out in 2010, and I think it holds up quite well. From what I understand, it was pretty much all shot on location, and I really think that they took advantage of it. Like there was a lot of wide sweeping shots where like the people are running and the camera's like coming up behind them and passing them. Like it really kind of reminded me of that chase sequence in Lord of the Rings. I believe it was Lord of the Rings 1 or 2 when they're going after the hobbits, like they're trying to run after the orcs that have the hobbits kidnapped. It had a lot of that feel to it. Not nearly as epic of music, but that's not what this was going for. It wasn't going for quite the amount of epicness, just the like vast terrain that they have to cover. And you know, while I will say that none of them could run like Tom Cruise, to be fair, they were running over some very rugged terrain, and usually Tom Cruise has a nice like flat plane to run in. And Michael Fassbender, whoo! I gotta find out his workout routine because man, that guy. He has them muscles and that definition. Like, I will say that I think the biggest downfall of this movie is that they had a whole sequence of him running shirtless, and he's got it down pat, and they didn't do any slow-mo. Like, come on, man, you got all that work, and you're not even gonna do like a couple seconds of like, yeah, check this out, take that, Thor. But aside from that, the general plot of the movie is, I think it's roughly based on a true story or the myth of a true story, like more so true story than like 300 would be. But yeah. And basically they're fighting in Britain against people, and the Romans have their legion like slaughtered, and then these guys are basically on the run from people who have like sworn vengeance against them. And so there's, as I might have alluded to, a lot of running in this movie, and I think it's really well done. Like, even though there was a whole lot of, like, cat and mouse type of thing going on, I don't think it too far stretched believability for, like, these guys on foot versus the pursuers on horseback, either, like, these guys getting away too easily, or these guys catching up too easily. I think they skirted that line quite well, and I liked the characters such as they were, and I thought they did the fighting really well. I didn't actually look at the rating, so I don't know if it's PG-13 or R. I feel like there may have been enough blood and gore against humans to justify an R rating, but I hope it got PG-13 to get more money, because I think it was that good of a movie that I think it deserved and needed those instances of gore, of like, showing the battles and like getting a little bit more to the nitty-gritty. But because they're humans, I'm guessing this movie's probably rated R. So there's your like warning for if you don't like bloody battles. There's a bit of blood in this, and so there's good acting, good pacing throughout. Like I said, I really liked the visuals for the scenery and the topography, and like I think that you can tell that the actors are actually in the environment rather than green screen for most of it. And so, yeah, I would say that if you're looking for a good, like, cat and mouse chase movie set in medieval times, with medieval weaponry, with beautiful landscapes, excellent acting, and just that type of movie, if that sounds appealing to you, I think you should watch this movie because you're going to have a good time. Alrighty, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.